This week's parsha, besides reading the weekly portion, we also read a special portion called Parshas Chodesh, literally translated as the parsha of the month. And the reason we read this portion every single Shabbos, either prior to Nisan or as in this year when it coincides exactly with Rosh Chodesh Nisan, the reason we read about it, so the Torah teaches us, HaChodesh Hazel Rosh Chadashim, and God told Moshe to instruct the Jewish people that when they see the new moon, they should go ahead and sanctify the new month, because seeing the new moon, that is the beginning of the Jewish month. And so the Jewish calendar developed according to the lunar cycle, that every single time the moon rotates around the earth, which is approximately 29 and a half days, and then two witnesses would go ahead and witness the beginning of the new moon that month. That's when the Rosh Chodesh was, and that's when the beginning of the month was. And that's why we read it every single Rosh Chodesh Nisan, which is the first month out of all the months. We have to ask ourselves is why was the Jewish calendar based upon the lunar cycle versus the solar cycle? What was unique about the moon that we as a people base our calendar after the lunar cycle? And I think this teaches us a profound lesson, and that is that the moon teaches us that we have the power for renewal. Why so? Because every single month after the moon has waxed and waned, and when we no longer see the moon, we once again see it reappear. And that teaches us that we have the capacity and power to renew ourselves. We should never go ahead and say, what chance do I have? I've fallen down so many times. I've had this many setbacks or that many challenges, and there's no hope for me. But rather, we should go ahead and say, no, I have the power to renew myself. We as a people, collectively, a society and a community and a nation have the power for renewal. And that's what we learn from the lunar cycle. Folks, as the month of Nisan and the month of Nisan, which has Passover, Pesach within it, is upon us, this is a perfect time for renewal. As the spring is here, let us forget about all of the setbacks and challenges that have weighed us down, and let us focus on our capacity and potential for renewal. Have a wonderful Shabbos.